Welcome to the General's Gentlemen.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Command & Conquer 0 Hour. Today we're casting a game between Dominator as the GLA Demolition.
And his opponent Sexiie as the China Vanilla, I believe.
Yeah, now we casted, it was Sexiie versus Gen Master, right? Oh no, that was Skills versus...
No, that was Skills versus Gen
okay.
Master was the most recent couple of games that we did, so...
Well, I was about to say Sexiie did well versus Gen Master, but Gen Master had a bit of a poor showing, so versus Domi will be a different story, but different story anyway because it was a different player, so never mind.
Confusal out of 10. So. Very hard. Such difficulty. Okay, standard tunnel networks, anti-crush terrorists. Very stock play from Dominator thus far. Oh, it's the old map with the half-destroyed oil derricks. I do like that. Such feature.
More than half, that's like a quarter.
Yeah. I think we'll have to be more specific. Is it a quarter? Is it? I mean, it's definitely less than a third.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably more than a quarter. I'd say it's...
somewhere between a quarter and a third. Which is just... General's Gentlemen fractions don't go above like 1/10.
Someone take a screenshot and put it in Photoshop and examine the length of the bar.
We don't know exactly what it is.
Wow, double dragon tank.
Yeah, double war factory opening. So maybe this is just to deal with tunnel networks. Double RPGs can't deal with the dragon tank if they close in well. But we've already seen some preemptive demo traps go down from Dominator. I think Sexiie will catch this one. Yeah, he will.
That one he will. This one, he's a little bit late to the party.
There's two of them there. And there's a technical as well, which I think is a tech terror, given the terrorists we saw from before. So that won't help against the dragon tank, but it will be going for Sexie's base now.
Big flank with the dragon tank. He avoids those demos. Okay, Nuke Battlemaster comes out.
Dude,
double Nuke Battlemaster.
He's gonna die here, 100%. But like, what are the terrorists gonna do? Are they just, even if they kills one of them, that'd be brutal. Okay, wait, there was only 2 terrorists.
Yeah, so he was probably looking for the power plant, but was zoned off. Wasn't too bad. He took a Battlemaster out for his trouble.
Yeah, also gonna be flanking this tunnel network. What do we see on the left-hand side from Sexiie? Also successfully clearing out. Yeah, clearing out this tunnel. From the looks of things, it's good.
Oh, the dragon tank must have died. He can't clear that little building out.
Yeah, maybe additional RPGs prop from that location. That's a possibility, but right side was cleaned up. I still demo traps on the ground, but it seems as though Sexiie has intuition as to where they are. He's nuked, by the way, just to be clear. We missed the icon because the cell destroys the icon before it destroys the scaffold. So if you haven't worked it out by now, Sexie's nuke.
Unless he just built a really fast nuke missile and got the nuke upgrades on his tanks.
See if we can find it. Like, maybe it's bottom right corner. Do you sneak a dozer into Dominator's base and just build a nuke missile, and Dominator's like, oh, that must be my nuke missile. Cool.
The only problem with that little joke is that it doesn't change the icon. The little thing behind the turret. You don't get that when you upgrade regular Battlemasters. Okay, a worker looking for maybe a sneaky tunnel.
World's sneakiest demo trap. Maybe it's one of those game-winning requirements. Like if you manage to build a demo trap on your opponent's war factory and it kills something, they have to uninstall or something. Possibility.
We saw that in a 2v2, didn't we?
Yeah, no, maybe.
Oh, yeah, I remember
Possible. Yeah, you do. Yeah.
It was that snowy map.
We've seen like hijacker camps. That's been pretty brutal. Okay, so the worker looks like was just for scouting because this technical is now going to sneak through, find the propaganda center, and the terrorist will blow it up. Fantastic. Good play from Dominator. Going for the worker scout. Got the positioning of the Battlemasters, and Sexie's just going to insta-restart the prop. I don't know if that's the best idea. The worker's going to scout that. Maybe he should have waited a little bit before rebuilding the prop, because this is a big investment. Now that's 5,000 cash down the drain, and Sexiie now has to churn out overlords, which is also expensive. So,
well, it's not like it's a surprise. You want to have the prop center as nuke very early on. Now, one of the things I love about 0 Hour is that you don't need tech structures to build a unit. You only need tech structures to queue up the unit. Yeah. So if you're about to lose your prop center, you just queue up a bunch of overlords, a bunch of ECMs, or like a loaders. So long as you have the cash float to do that. And clearly Sexiie had some, because he's got an overlord and 2 ECMs. So a decent army to push out here. Only has 4 Nuke Battle Masters, so not quite having the Horde bonus, but also lacking the Isotope. So he's vulnerable here to the chain detonation.
And I very much doubt we see a Nuke Silo any time in the near future. Sexiie just needs units. So what are they doing behind? Like, there's another technical coming out. Could be another tech terror just to again snipe down the propaganda center. It's very cost efficient.
It's been a pretty passive game.
Okay, it's going to sneak through. Very nice play from Dominator. There's a technical. What is it going to do?
Yes, there's a Lotus here.
Lotus. She's going to do the shutdown, but it might not matter. The technical might get far enough through. Evac, evac, evac. Nice, good play. It's another prop center down.
Wow.
I'm terrorist. I'm stuck on technical. Very good. Got it down.
Yeah, it didn't have mines, unfortunately. Maybe it just didn't have the time. But the next prop center, if we see one, I definitely hope mines get used.
I can feel Sexiie wincing through the cast, having to spend $7,500 on propaganda centers.
It's only 2,000 though.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It's not 2,500? No, that's
Pretty sure it's 2,000.
palaces and stuff.
Yeah, palace and the
mate,
strat.
that'd owe you one because I was right last time with the Google about the cost of Lotus. So maybe you're right about the cost of a propaganda center. So we're about to find out, but maybe Sexiie won't give us a chance. Here goes the Nuke Battle Masters, and it's detonation time.
Yeah, Jarman's revealed, but man, he actually should have focused his own Overlord there.
Yeah.
That would have blown up the Jarman.
Should have force-fired it. Yeah, that would have been good. Okay, gonna be pushing down the tunnel network. That's good, but still taking fire from this garrison. The army's big enough that doesn't matter, and we see demo bikes now from Dominator, but they kind of have to be used in conjunction with something else. You can't just run a demo bike at these overlords. Here's a good opportunity to use a demo bike. Moving backwards.
Good unit mixing there by Sexiie. He had outposts nearby, so he was able to recapture that sniped overlord. May need to get more of them, however, so he doesn't burn through it. Both of our players, however, are now having their third supply. Dominator on the left, Sexiie on the right. Both of these ores have been destroyed as well, so pretty big army for Sexiie, looking to push through the right side, but this is the side with the palace, so it will be harder to push through.
Yeah, absolutely. There are RPGs on the side. We haven't seen a lot of scouting coming out from Sexiie. I mean, weird for a China, right? Not doing scouting. Is on that right-hand side. And we also see black markets going down. Just the fake one on the right for now, but at least the late game economy has started. Good to see from Sexiie, from Dominator, having already slowed down Sexie's unit production with the prop center snipes.
Goes for the another prop center.
Yeah.
Especially because there's demo Jarman as well, so mines are just so important against GLA demo, not only for the tech terrors, the Jarman, and also the demo bikes too. Okay, he's got mines on this supply, so he may actually kill this Jarman.
So that is now 6,000 spent on the propaganda center. Congratulations, Mr. Machine, you win this round.
That is sort of weird though, that China prop centers cost less than the other tech structures.
Probably because the other two actually have physical utility. Like, prop center just unlocks stuff, whereas like Palace you can garrison, and then Strat Center you have like not only the fact that search and destroy and like all that exists, but also because bombardment you can actually use that as a defensive structure. So I'd say the other two are definitely more valuable structures in and of themselves, where the prop center doesn't do anything by itself.
Yeah. Wow, he's gonna shut down both of them.
MLG, and he's gonna kite.
Oh, he tried to. Wow.
He's trying to get out of range.
Wow, that one. What is he? I mean, I would not want to be his ECM right now.
It's fine. What he does is that he moves the ECM away as he blows up the demo bike with something. I think that's the plan. So.
Well, he needs another ECM at least.
Oh no, dude! Demo bikes are coming in. They're gonna free up the other demo bikes. Feels bad, man. Aww.
Oh, he's losing these outposts.
Yeah, there's a decent chunk of RPGs inside this garrison. It is not more, but it's a bit of damage done.
Okay, Lotus is here as well. There's a lot of ECMs. They can shut down the bikes very quickly.
Yeah, they can. Based on health, remember. Okay,
One
one of them survives.
Oh no. Well, okay, retarget there just in time. Doesn't move away, but big pop from the tunnel. A lot of Scorpions burst down one of the overlords while the other one gets sniped.
Nice focus firing from Dominator with the Jarman, making sure the full health one survives and is now captured in Dominator's favor.
So that was a really good timing there because Sexiie was distracted by the demo bikes. So lose the Overlord. It happened. The big evac and the snipe happened as Sexiie was microing. So that's why it just went disastrously.
Demo bike micro was beautiful.
Yeah, Dominator's playing well.
He's playing out of his mind, dude. And now has an Overlord with like Scorpion rockets pushing through. This is nutty. The entire army of Sexiie gets cleaned up. I know a lot of players really struggle to deal with that kind of the China nuke blob. I think that applies to other China as well, like the China tank blob or the China nuke blob. And watching this is a good game to watch for like how high level how the players actually deal with it. It's really difficult. You have to be doing a lot of things.
Wow, that's a good one.
A lot of things simultaneously, but that was very well played by Dominator. It's
Those-
worth a rewatch.
Domi did lose his supply on the left.
Wow, that's gonna be brutal.
Yeah, he's gonna get a mass capture on that civilian building there.
Also gonna scout the helixes, hopefully. Pretty sure they're in range. Pretty sure they will get scouted there.
Ooh, he demo rebel ambushed the airfield, but there wasn't any.
Was he trying to get the helixes on the ground? Is that a thing?
I don't know. There wasn't any MiGs there,
Yeah.
so that wasn't really worth it. But that being said, the demo rebel ambush, he may come on cooldown again by the next time Sexiie actually needs it. Well, rather by the time Sexiie pushes out with his ground army.
Okay, so Sexiie is now forced to invest into quads and smartly actually going to use these demo bikes before they just become useless. That's a really good play. Once the Helix comes out, that's just a hard counter to demo bikes, so I think rolling them out and getting a supply truck and a dozer is a really good move by Dominator.
Yeah, it's also a good idea trying to just invest in mostly air units because you don't have to worry about demo rebel ambush. Okay, Lotus is sneaking through the left side, but meanwhile Demo Jarman is around here.
Yeah, I don't know how Lotus is going to go. There's a Stinger site and like 3 tunnels on that side. It might be difficult to push through. Jarman doing very well.
Yeah, that'll have a lot of detection
Yeah,
range.
no way. No way Lotus sneaks through there. Lotus is going to die.
The
Lotus is going to
Overlord
die.
cannon as well. The Overlord Gatling cannon is going to detect her.
That must be so close. She must have been so close to not only the tunnel detection, but also the Overlord detection. That was crazy. It's good stuff from Sexiie. He's pausing right on the brink of destruction.
So, no one's been mining these middle supplies just yet. Nice Jarman snipe there. That Dragon Tank may get stolen here.
Nah, it doesn't look like it. It will be denied by the other Dragon Tank. Smart with the helixes, though. Trying to hunt Jarman down, but Jarman's going to back off. That was good helix play.
Well, Sexie's out of money.
Yeah, and no hackers, so... Yeah, I don't know what Sexie's going to do here, because there are at least, I think there's at least one black market.
15,000 supplies. Jeez.
Did he not have it? Obviously he didn't have it mining full on. So replaced it. So there's one black market there and a lot of supplies to collect. And pretty soon Dominator can just grab all those workers and move it over to the other one. The Overlord gets sniped. See, it's really good delaying tactics from the Jarman. As long as there's a safe tunnel network, you just snipe down an Overlord, and now, okay, now Sexiie has to have the troop crawler, and then has to evac Red Guard, now has to recapture the Overlord, okay, now have to re-push in. You bought yourself 30 seconds there.
Now, there's no propaganda tower, so it's going to be harder to use these helixes.
Yeah, so I guess this is a smart play from Dominator, even throwing away RPGs, knowing that there's no airfield and there's no prop links.
Okay, there's an airfield now.
Demo Rebel Ambush also going to be available again. We haven't seen it, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, not recently.
They're just going to try and snipe the palace. Should get it.
There's actually no barricades, which is a surprise, because he may have not have lost that black market. Barricades is such a cost-efficient upgrade, you should always get it.
Good sell onto the supply from Dominator. Didn't need it anyway. No Arty Strike fell up, and obviously the plan wasn't to kill the palace, so...
Yeah, one carpet bomb for black market's always worth it.
Yeah, worth, for sure.
At least in this situation.
Yeah.
Nah, no mines there.
Oh! Bike evacs for days, son. Bike evacs for days. Good
Okay,
play from Sexiie.
Even got a truck
Sorry, from
just for
Dominator.
extra insult.
I don't want him defaulting to Dominator playing China. Maybe we've casted a few Dominator China games lately, but...
So much anti-air. Sexiie has to stay very clear of these tunnels. And there should be a sneak attack. So, wait, does he get sneak attack as demo? No,
Yes,
it's GPS scrambler.
It just blows up. So yeah.
Yeah, it's like another.
When you
toxic
destroy
mobile
it,
ambush.
it's pretty much a nuke. So just nukes your opponent's base. I like the RPG.
Oh wow! Whoa, there it is.
He blew up the. I was wondering what that was. He blew up the RPGs and then blew up the Demo Rebel ambush. I'm like, is that the Demo Rebel ambush? No, that's the Demo Rebel ambush. It was the demo walk up RPGs and then the Demo Rebel ambush.
I don't think he can come back from that. He's
No,
lost
I
too
think that's
much.
game.
He still has 2 helixes, but it's not going to matter with as many quads and that Overlord. What would be great though is if he steals this ECM. That'd make a big difference to his ground army against the helixes.
Yeah, that'd be pretty huge. Yeah, so German's gonna stick around. Oh no, the RPG's gonna finish it. That's sad. Yeah, Dominator's just gonna give it away.
Ah.
Wait. What is this infernal contraption? Dude, that was the next level of play I've ever seen in my life. Driving the RPG past, ECM auto acquires Dragon Tank, ECM dies. Genius. 10 out of 10. My favorite thing ever. Is that a sneaky Dragon Tank? Oh no, that's the Dragon Tank of Dominator. Dominator's Dragon Tank. It's cool.
Okay, next helix.
Was that... That's a Proplix. It didn't get revealed, right?
Well, this is a new one, so it doesn't have
Right,
anything
so,
yet, but
yeah.
I'm guessing it'll be a Proplix.
Right.
Yeah, there it is.
So this is a decent army. Okay, I can see Sexiie winning this if there's a tunnel arty strike or carpet bomb bait.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I can see, like I think that would
Ooh.
work. I don't think anything else would work, but I think that would work.
Even just an EMP.
Yeah. So any kind of tunnel bait from Sexiie, where he pushes in with these helixes and actually successfully gets a general's ability down onto one of these tunnel networks, would put him back in the game. I wouldn't say it'd win in the game. I'd say it'd probably put him even.
Oh, like
okay, he's
that.
going for it. He's going for it. Okay, mistimed that just a little bit, but that's okay.
Yeah, he was pretty late with his helixes.
So it was a smart tunnel network to go for because, like, regardless, like worst case scenario there, you get to clean up the supply. So that was good anyway. That was a good use of carpet bomb, and now the helix is just back off. So does Dominator put the pressure on now? Does he actually push across the map? It looks like he's going to. He's gripped up the army, but okay, now it's pulling back to base.
They look so silly.
Yeah, they can have what? They can have $1,000 minesweepers, but they can't have shoes.
Yeah.
Feels bad, man. Good.
While still mining the right side, he could actually
Yeah.
just blow up the truck. Oh no.
I think that was probably the plan, actually. That's probably why the work is there. How's Dominator going for his supply? I mean, we had that back one was on like 15k when we looked at it before. Is it any... Go faster, workers. Go faster.
So he's actually burned through a lot of his money. And Sexiie has been doing pretty well without having much income at all.
Yeah, there are a lot of defenses, and the tunnel networks are chock-a-blocks, so I definitely say he's ahead. It's
Oh,
not-
he's
it's
gonna
not a
kill the
problem.
Jarman.
Yeah, Jarman's going down here. That's sad.
That's a good pickup.
Cool, nice. Let's have a look at Sexie's base. Like, is there anything worth like tech terroring here, or not really? There's just no crucial structures to Sexiie at the moment. Nothing that's worth actually going for that kind of a play, at least.
Well, Sexie's let him re-establish tunnels on the left, which is a big mistake.
Yeah.
Because there's still a decent amount of supplies
Yeah,
here.
it's a big problem.
And now he can't go there with those tunnels.
Yeah, and it's double tunnel as well, which is really smart from Dominator. So even if there is a tunnel bait from Sexiie, he has to pick the right tunnel, or go on both tunnels, in which case you're having to blow twice as many generals' powers to take out those tunnel networks.
Okay, that's a new bunker licks.
Every general's power that Sexiie uses to try and win the game is a general's power that like doesn't pay off late game because he hasn't taken out a black market. So
Yeah, there isn't that many though. There's only one real black market.
yeah,
So that's actually not much.
yeah, I would like to see more. It's kind of it's the situation where you've left the late game economy too late and you just don't have the income to support production of black markets. But
Okay, he's...
what? That was weird.
Yeah, he's... Wow, it's only 4 rebels. Man, that is so powerful.
That was 3 that blew up.
Yeah, okay,
They
this
actually
is the
damaged.
helix engagement here. The quads are pretty clumped. It may be enough to take them out. One helix falls, but a repop from the other tunnel. Overlord there with the Gatling cannon as well is doing fantastic damage. That secondary tunnel is so important. He repops again. Oh my god.
These helixes are getting so juked. Look how juked the helixes are getting. No one can micro against this. It's impossible. The helixes are getting demolished. Dominator is out of control. That play was so good.
Wow.
Oh my god. Dominator, you legend.
So I guess what he should have done, Sexiie, is just stayed on one side and try and snipe that first tunnel down. Rather than going from tunnel to tunnel, the whack-a-mole, if he just focused one tunnel down in a position that he wouldn't have been within range of the second tunnel, then he could have at least disengaged. I mean, because he killed a few quads, so even if he lost that first helix, it wasn't actually too bad. It was only once he started losing the additional helixes that he was in trouble.
Even the cell from Dominator. Unstoppable.
Oh, he's going to blow up the Lotus. Oh, there's a tunnel there.
Get it, workers! Charge! Blop, blop,
Oh, no.
blop.
Was waiting for the
And
detection.
passed. Yeah, that was sad.
That would have been so sick though if it was just a blind detonate and he took the
that would
Lotus
be
out.
sick. Okay, still gonna get hunted down. I really hope the quad leaves it and lets a worker blow it up. I'm hopeful. Big place. Leave it, quad. No, quad, no. KS, I don't like it. Okay, Arty strike coming in from Sexiie. Probably the last one of his game. Bit late to be taking out black markets, my friend.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything against the army. He's got one helix, selling off buildings. I mean, the EMP might be able to get this army. Oh, I hear a demo jumping. Where's that? The prop center. Yeah,
Sold
GG.
off as a GG.
Oh, man.
Great game from Dominator.
You know, Sexiie could have won that because it was only about 5 quads, and they were rather clumped up when they popped out of that tunnel. So it wasn't as bad as it looked.
Yeah, I could see why he was taking the engagement because of the clumping. Like, it made sense, but then popping from the other tunnel, the helixes had to fly over and try and engage it.
Yeah.
And they're taking like stinger fire while they're doing that. And it just kept popping back and forth. Like, every time the helixes had a line, like a good rate of fire, Dominator would switch tunnel networks. Did you see how fast he was switching tunnel networks? Like, he would pop and then insta-pop out of the second tunnel. That was crazy.
It was definitely a mistake that Sexiie let him rebuild those tunnels. He had 3 helixes in the air, and those tunnels were not being
Guarded.
Yeah, they weren't. The workers weren't escorted by quads or anything, and if they were, the helixes would have just killed them. So it was just a big mistake that Sexiie just let him get the left side again with 2 tunnels. I think he was trying to clear the middle out, and as a result, once there was 2 tunnels there, he couldn't push it out. So GG, well played to both Dominator and Sexiie, but obviously Dominator's sick whack-a-mole tunnel micro was able to take that game.
Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you are enjoying the 0 hour. We appreciate your company. If you do enjoy the content, please do consider backing on Patreon to allow us to keep shoutcasting and pumping out videos.
Hey, you know what I found today?
What'd you find?
I was looking through our 0 hour playlist. As of the time of this recording, we have 364 0 hour videos. So one more 0 hour video, which I'm sure will be at least this one.
Yeah.
And we'll have 1 0 hour video for every
every
day.
day of the year.
So if you wanted to get someone new to our channel
Yeah.
who likes 0 hour, and you say, hey, you should watch these guys' 0 hour videos, we'll just watch one video every day. It would take them a year to go through our 0 hour content.
It's pretty cool.
And it's about like 200 and 250 for Company of Heroes too. So yeah,
pretty cool.
That's a lot.
Yeah.